My first year without you, shit, it's been a year since I last seen you and since we last spent a weekend together. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like, and within that year, I've grown exponentially. Thankfully, I've been able to learn the reasons that led us to our dismissal of our relationship, I guess. Damn, I keep trying to overcomplicate these words. I really realized the reason we broke up. Not gonna lie to you, man. It's the AM. I decided to come record this because I was gonna record this when I was drunk. But honestly, I feel like doing it now better. In a year's time without you, like I got put in my first magazine. In a year's time without you, I got put in the Hall of Fame. And life has just been better. You know, I think a big part of us that sometimes we're afraid to let go is because, you know, we become obsessed or love with a person, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes we just don't know how to go about it. Like, when it comes to you, I gotta say, I fell in love with you completely. I fell in love with you because you were a part of me that you gave me a part of life that I thought I was lacking. You were the first person to support me, the first person to really say, yeah, you could do that. And that really resonated with me. But as the year came by and I've grown, I've really realized that in all reality, I didn't really need you. I could do this all by myself. I just needed to believe in myself and love myself. And as this whole year has gone by and I've like learned how to love myself and be there for myself, I've realized that you were just a part of my life. And I appreciate you and I love the fact that you came in my life and really supported me when I needed it. But, at the end there, I did everything I could. I mean, I'll be honest with y'all, man. Like sometimes, even though you see something wonderful in your life, sometimes you mess it up just because that's all you know how to do. And yeah, as a man, I could admit, yeah, I cheated and, I did my things, but nobody ever talks about what the things that shorties do. I ain't gonna shit on nobody's name, but honestly, man, a year without you in reflection, I must really admit that we weren't meant for each other. Being long distance doesn't allow you to learn the person. And I'm thankful for you the most because you taught me how to not get used by people. See, at the end there, even though you love somebody, when somebody you know and love decides to use you, you know, you end up like really analyzing everyone. And because of you, I was able to analyze everyone else in my life and weed out others that were using me, which was so many. So many people were around me just because they wanted the benefits. But another key takeaway from us not seeing each other for a year and me moving on and becoming a man is the fact that I learned that I wasn't listening. I was listening to respond but not listening to understand. And a big thing with listening to understand has to be that, you have to really take in what the person is saying, or else you aren't gonna be in symbiosis with whoever you're talking to. Like, thanks to you, I've been able to not get used and listen to actual baddies and high quality women, not just women that look better, but women that treat me better from my standards. But if they're a key takeaway and you're still here, I want you to understand that every young man or young woman, I want you to really understand that no matter how high you think you are, like, there's something for everybody. Everybody has different standards. And not only does everybody have different standards, but people have different views on what you can be, like, or what they like. Like, for example, some people might like pasta a lot and think pasta's the best thing ever. And then some people might like pizza, you know? But you still eat both. And you still might like it, even if it's not your favorite. So to be key detail is to understand that sometimes you might not be that person's favorite thing. But shit, it is what it is, man. Thank you for coming, and I appreciate y'all.